As we join you right now at 7, the founding pastor of a megachurch in North Texas led away today in handcuffs after Robert Morris pleaded guilty to charges of indecent conduct with a child. The woman at the center of this case was also there for today's hearing in Oklahoma.
I'm just happy that it is over. I feel good about it.
It took decades for Cindy Clemeshire's story to be told. Tonight, we speak to the writer who helped her find her voice. Rewinding the clock, it was June of last year. The allegations came to light that Robert Morris then suddenly resigned from Gateway Church in Southlake.
1 year and 3 months later, Morris is going to jail. Our Andrea Lucia was the only local TV reporter in today's court hearing in Osage County, Oklahoma, where that case originated from.
Yeah, Robert Morris, a former spiritual advisor to President Trump, is now sentenced to 10 years. He'll serve the first 6 behind bars here in Osage County. He may serve the remaining 9.5 years on probation. Morris was indicted back in March on 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child for molesting a young girl here in Oklahoma 4 decades ago. He pled guilty today to all 5 of those charges. The plea came as part of a deal limiting his sentence. He was facing up to 20 years in prison for each of the 5 charges. He will instead serve as little as 6 months in jail. He will also be allowed to serve the probation that follows in the Dallas area. Our cameras weren't allowed inside the courtroom, but I was there, one of the few reporters present. Also there was Cindy Clemeshire, the victim, who was just 12 when the abuse began. She is now a grandmother in her 50s. I spoke to her briefly as she left court today to ask her what today feels like.
I'm just happy that it is over. I feel good about it. It's behind us. I don't know that I have words for that yet.
Where are your parents? Cindy did have a chance to address Morris in court today. She told him, quote, "When you built a megachurch, authored books, and gained fame, I dropped out of college, endured divorces, and struggled with self-worth. I battled depression, made countless poor decisions, and added more shame to my life. And when I finally spoke, you tried to call it consensual. Robert, the abuse itself was horrific, but when you and your church rewrote the story, you multiplied the harm. Robert, even if you never see the truth, the state of Oklahoma does and has finally done what should have been done decades ago, brought you to justice. For that, I am deeply grateful." Morris was also joined today by his family. They were there in the court, and before the hearing got started, he went one by one giving them hugs and giving his wife a kiss. While Cindy Clemeshire was speaking, he did keep his eyes down. He never seemed to react to what was being said. And when it was done, he was placed in handcuffs and led out to begin his jail sentence. As part of his sentence, he did agree to pay $270,000 in restitution. He will register as a sex offender once he is released from jail. And he will have 2 civil courts continue against him. One of them brought by Cindy Clemeshire against him and Gateway Church, alleging that the church was well aware of the abuse she endured at his hands. Reporting in Pawhuska, Andrea Lucia, CBS News, Texas.